it is SMARTVIEW. So right about now, let's check out today's gameplay. I'm going to begin shortly, but let's confirm our statistics. So let's confirm our statistics. We are currently sitting around this zone. So I'm waiting for something to actually happen before I will go into my game proper. Now the major thing is, if you've actually been following up on the channel now for the past recent times, you find out that for like over 2 months, let's say 2 months now, we've actually been on the winning color, going with a system of gameplay of a no winning color, red or blue or green. So making combination of this compulsorily with either this. So at the end of the day now, we have what? A 75% chance of winning, as I've always stated, a 25% chance of losing, but this 25% is rather very high. If you check out my last video I posted 2 days ago, you will understand the reason why 25% is high. Imagine a case scenario whereby you picked this, this and this, and what happened in my last video occurred whereby blue won all the 3 rounds. For 3 rounds blue won, your account would have been what? Blown out. So very important, as I've always stated, for Ninja it's all about statistics. There's nothing beyond statistics. Anybody who is not playing with statistics, I will sincerely state this out, they don't know what they are doing. I will sincerely state this out. For Ninja, it's all about statistics. When you figure out statistics, you learn statistics. You then understand the fact that there are some things that you shouldn't even bother doing. As this case stands now, with this statistics I'm seeing right here, I know what I cannot do. I know what I shouldn't even consider trying to do. With these statistics sitting on the screen now, there are some things that you should not do. That's why to learn for Ninja, to become a guru for Ninja, you must learn statistics. Once you learn these statistics, that is all. So that's it. There is a class ongoing teaching about statistics. You can message the available number here, also being displayed right about here, and you get through on the statistics class. The statistics class will take you around a week and you learn it all. So let's get on to this now. We are currently okay. So I have this compulsorily. I have this I don't yet it has not been confirmed yet. So let's check out the 100 draws. This is falling. This was on 30 before, and so let's wait out. After this draw, I believe we should be able to confirm entry. All right, so this has started falling. It was actually dominating very much previously. So red on the 24 hours is not, on the 100 draws is not actually a good one. On the 24 hours is not actually also a good one. So let's start up with our gameplay now. So the fact that I'm doing this does not mean that red is not going to win at all. It only means that there's a higher chance that blue, green and no winning color will actually do better. The reason why is because blue and green should start battling out for position shortly. Who is going to dominate? I will explain to you now. So as you can see right now, on the 24 hours, blue 149, red green 149, blue 151. They are going to start fighting between each other who is actually going to dominate very shortly, and that's the reason for this so much draw. So we want this out now. We are starting our game play from ID 63. We want out the ID 63. We simply rebet this. So as I stated now, looking at this screen now with 100 draw statistics, a 24-hour statistics, it is clear at this stage, only at this stage, that this color red that was actually dominating, as you can see on the screen here, a second, from this round to this round to this round, red was dominating, but you can see red has started doing bad now. Very good. You can also consider that this is one of the reasons why it only had that big push, that burst of momentum at this stage, and it has once again dropped down. Does not mean it will not win, but very shortly we are going to have between these two contending. So we have green winning right about now. So we've actually won the ID 64, we've won ID 65. Let's get on now. Simply rebet this. So that's why I stated that on the statistics, there's a way you see your statistics. You don't, it's not magic, you understand. I'm not part of those for Ninja mentors and tutors that will come online, start performing magic, 200,000 to 1 million in 5 minutes, staking out miserable amounts of money, 50,000 per game. No, I build accounts, and I always tell people risk management is the key thing in for Ninja. Protect your psychology. So don't be over risking. Go little by little. You see, this game of BET9JA has been running for the past 10 years, I believe. You understand? So, and it will still continue running. It's not going anywhere. So we won ourselves now a draw. The reason for this too much draw now is very certainly relative to the 100 draws here. On the 100 draws, you can see what's happening here now. Watch the statistics outcome: 27, 26, 25, 22. Do you get what's happening now? It's trying to reset. One color wants to become dominant now. And in that given sense, now when you look at this, we do not get to talk about this. Red was on 30 before. As of the time I started this video, it's dropping down. On the 24 hours, it's also not relevant to play. Blue is the highest on 24 hours, but it's currently at 22, sitting below green. So these two now are going to be battling. This will be by the side, watching for now. So I actually forgot to stake my gameplay while explaining, but we actually got to win out on green here. We won out on green here. So let's get this now. We won out on green, blue, and what a no winning color. So looking at this now, we started from ID 63. This was a draw 1. This was a green 1. This was a draw 1. This was a green 1. So if you can look here now, draw, green, draw, green. You find out what's happening now. Go over to your 24 hours. As I told you, there is a battle between green and blue, and green wants to win blue. So when green wins blue, you can start. Yes, you can see it now. From 151 to 149, right? Or 148. We are currently 151, 151. This is the time now that you start watching out for your gameplay properly. So we actually have a draw now once again. We have a draw once again. So what I want to do now is the fact that at a stage like this, look at this 24 hours. At a stage like this, whereby there's about to be a big flip of this nature, it's always good to wait out the game. The reason to wait out the game is because between red, blue, and green, you understand me, majorly this red we are taking out, all of them will start contending at this stage we will come. So we might have an outcome whereby red will win, blue will win, green will win. They will just be sharing it. Red, blue, and green will be winning. So it's not a bad gameplay, but it's also not the best. That's why most of the time you must have to wait it out. But it's not detrimental to the strategy, not at all. You understand me? It's not detrimental because of the statistics currently on the 100 draws. There's a statistics I would have seen here. I know that I don't have to play. I'll wait out. But right now you can play. There's no problem with it. So we got ourselves winning on the blue. So you understand. Let's get on now to simply bet this. So as I've stated, BET9JA is all about your statistics. The stat is all you need to know. Once you learn about stats, in fact, it becomes like as if you are the owner of the gameplay. That's the reality. Once you learn your statistics, as I've told you, right now, this 24 hours, we saw a 151, 151 before. Now it's a 152 here. That's a flip on blue, but it's not yet confirmed until we start having the 153, 154, and also on the 100 draws now, blue goes from 21 to 22 to 23 to 24. This will likely start going for 25, 24. We know there is a confirmed flip. Up to then, all will be battling. So you can see what I stated now. Red has won. So red has won. It's not a bad thing. You understand me? Because following this now, green might win. You got what I explained just some few minutes ago, that when that kind of flip wants to happen, you will see red, blue win. You will see red win. So green might actually win the next. Blue can win the next. So let's get in now for a recovery on this stage. Let's get in for a recovery. Let's see who is actually going to win the next. So looking at this now, is this a fair? Yeah, looking at this now, blue won this, red won this. I won't be surprised if what green decides to win the next, simply because of what is happening here. As I stated, all of them will be switching around. Red will win, blue will win, green will win. They'll just be switching around. So let's get on now to the next. So blue has actually gotten to win again. Very shortly, green should win. But when you check out now, we just made our recovery. Very good, very fine. Checking out on the 24 hours, you can see now it has started drifting from 151 to 151. We have 152, we have 153, and this is still on 151. This is still on 145. So let's check out the 100 draws now. When you look at the 100 draws, you have a 26 to 26. Now there is a battle between green and what? Red on the 100 draws. Now this battle, on a very good note, it's not going to affect our green because the green is blue. But wait a second. while I do this. I'm not sure that got in, and good for me. So we actually got to what? Get out blue winning, but we are slow to make that stake. I was actually explaining. So let's get on now. Continuity, red, green, blue, and what? The no winning color. So I was actually slow in doing that. Checking at the 24 hours now, you can see 151, 154. This is actually moving, and this is still just stagnant. And when you check out the 100 rows now, you find out that this is what? 25, 26, 22. So if this keeps on rising, very shortly our gameplay will turn. Instead of playing the no winning color, the blue, and then the green, we might, we will go over to no winning color, blue, and red. So if this flip actually gets to occur, so this one should keep on dropping and dropping for that to happen. So we have what? Red here. As I stated to you, red and green are currently contending. So a second on that, I confirm it. Red and green are currently what? Contending. So 151 to 154, yes. You can still go on now with the recovery. So at a period like this of flip, as I stated, it's always a good thing to wait out, let the flip be verified, but at a very given stage, you can go in if it is not detrimental to your gameplay. In this case now, the statistics outcome, when you look into 100 rows and 24 hours, has not yet flipped to where no winning color, blue and green, will be detrimental to our gameplay. So we continue on it. So if I see it's detrimental, I just have to what? Pause and wait. So we have green coming here. So I will explain something to you shortly now. Let's just simply go on green, blue, and what? A no winning color. So look at this now. I told you then back in the in that draw that you will see blue win, you will see red win, blue one, red one, green now has actually what? Won at this stage. Very good. All colors have won recently. And if you go over to your 24 hours now, this is now a 152 to a 150, 154 to 152, also a good game. Then 26 to 27. So what is happening now is the fact that red just flipped out green, and with more confirmation, let's see what will happen. Okay, we have green now, so we should have a 27. We won out on green here, so we should have ourselves a 27. But if there is no 27, so green now has flipped back on the red, and we still continue with what? The red, blue, and green. The only time, well, wait, let me repeat this. Now, by the 24-hour statistics, we are good to go here, and we are currently good to go here. Not because this one is low, that is why I'm doing so. No, this one can actually be the lowest, and I will stake on this, and this. So it's not by the quantity here. It goes in confluence by checking out your 24 hours, also what with your 100 draws. And it's not also because if you check the 100 draws now, blue is the lowest, but I'm still staking on blue. So statistics goes beyond what you might actually be thinking or what you believe you know. So we've actually won out green once again right here. Now let's verify this. Okay, let me simply rebet, and we verify this. So 100 rows here, you have yourself a 28 and a 26. You know, before it was a 27 to 27. So green has still once again flipped out blue, flipped out red. Blue is still the lowest, but you understand, we don't care about that. Blue is still very much a solid color to stake in. So we continue on our gameplay of what? Green, blue, no winning color. We started from ID 63. So ID 63 is no longer on screen. We won ID 63, we won ID 64. I believe ID 65 we lost, we recovered on ID 66 and all. So this is it now. Red has actually what? Okay, we have ourselves a draw. We have ourselves a draw here. Simply go over, rebet that, check out your stats. A second on that. Okay, so check out my stats now. I'm still what? Good to go. Red is still here. Red actually was got to get a 3, blue a 3. We are still standing on statistics. Then 24 hours now, you have a 154 to 154. So it's still a battle between these two guys on the higher time frame. This guy is just trying to come in between, but he's still very weak on all angles. So red is not an option for now. It had a burst like 15 gameplays ago. It had like 4 straight winnings. After that, it has just been coming and going and all. So we have ourselves a blue. So blue won again. That means at this case now, blue has flipped out the green. So at this case now, you have 100 draws here. This is green higher, blue from 21 is now 22, red is now on a 26. So what will happen very shortly is that the flip is between this. Very soon it might change to be between this if green keeps on repeating. So let's wait out that. But checking out the 24 hours, the green is still below the blue. But if it keeps on occurring as I expect, and I believe that in a short while green should actually be very dominant. It should, as well as he has flipped red on 100 draws, he flipped blue also. So let's check that out now. So red has actually won here. We still are having nothing to do with red, so we simply go in for a recovery, green to blue. So if the time to start staking on red eventually comes, we would actually get to know. But for now, it's not. It's still a battle between what green and what red. They are still contending. So red wants to actually take over green on the 100 draws, and on the 24 hours, green wants to take over blue. So you can see green is trying his very best to stay at float. In the case that green fails on both grounds, which is failing on this ground, if he also fails on what the 100 draws ground also and is confirmed, you will immediately switch to red, blue, and no winning color. So we have a draw here. Now let's verify what has happened. We have a draw. We have actually gone in for a recovery, green, blue, no winning color. So when you learn about statistics, forget about it. You become much more like an ambassador, a co-owner to the game of BET9JA. That's just it. It's not as easy as playing when you just come on, you start looking at some few things. No, it's not that easy. It's actually technical, but it's worth it, because there's nothing like I came on 3 minutes later my account is blown. Not with statistics. Once you come on with your statistics, you would know what to stake and if you should just wait out. You don't play when there is nothing to play. That's the best part about the system. So red now is actually what being dominant, but we would verify our gameplay now. So I will not go in for a recovery. I will go in now to verify. So let's check out 100 draws. 100 draws. Red actually won now, but it's still lesser. That is because the statistics is not moving from the lower side. 24 hours, 154 to 155. So green is still contending with red and it flips. So going for a recovery. Green ought to do well. So we still continue staying on our 3 colors. So from ID 63 we started. This is ID 81. That is 18 draws in total. 18 draws in total. So we got ourselves a draw. So whenever this draw keeps on appearing, it's because of the flips. The flips are too much. Everybody is trying to dominate. Nobody is able to dominate yet. So green now has dominated the red. The reason why there was a draw here, red fell from 25 to 26, is because simply on the 100 draws, this is ID 1, that was ID 100. ID 100 dropped, red was likely a winner there. ID 1, green won. So you understand the logic there. Let's get on now. Green, blue, no winning color. So the logic there is simple. Red dropped from the bottom, even though it was not won on the top. That means red won the 100th draw previously. So we have ourselves another draw. This is a contention, a period whereby everybody is contending, but it's quite normal. Let's get on now to rebet and check this out. 100 draws. Everybody, this is a 26, 25, 22. These 2 guys are still battling here. 24 hours, 154, 155. These 2 guys are battling here. So for now, green is a good play. I expect green to do better. So if we see green get to flip blue shortly and the game continues, we might even eliminate blue, depending on what red eventually gets to what be doing on the 100 draws. So you understand, green has flipped red here, but it has not flipped blue on the 100 draws. One thing about statistics, once you get it, we might have like 40-50 gameplay just playing, just going. You understand what I'm saying? So we actually have blue one here. We have actually played from 63 to 83 effortlessly. It's not a thing of panic. There is no panic in the system. Effortlessly, I've played 63 to 83, and I've only lost like 4 games or thereabout where red won. 3 to 4 games where red won, and the recovery was instant. So that's how it is when you are working on the or with the statistics. Let's get that done. Confirm. And looking at the 100 draws, these two guys are still what? They are still battling it out. Looking at the 24 hours, blue is actually what? Going beyond green. So if we start seeing red giving us that outcome, yes, it's high time. Next thing you see is red will start trying to flip out green. So blue actually what? Got to win this round here. So we confirm it. Check out our statistics. 100 draws. Now this is a very severe battle. They are all in range here. All in range. This is a time for 2+. This, if you want to start staking, this is a time for 2+. Let me confirm that. So 2+ for our blue. 2+ for our blue. So on this ground now, I'm playing the winning color, so I will not be going to 2+. But in a case scenario like this, it's a 2+ for the blue. But you can see we have actually staked green, blue, and what? No winning color. But on a good ground, 2+ for blue is to commence now. The next few draws will actually, it won't be 100% on blue, but you will see so many blues. So you can see what happened right now. We saw 6 blue straight. 6 blue. We want this out right now. So we got ourselves 6 blue. So 2+ on blue would have been very, very perfect. Very perfect. Red did not appear. Green did not appear. Just all blue. So we're in the phase of 2+ on blue right now. So let's check this out. Blue flipped all of them. So when you check now, 24 hours, blue is winning. Then 100 draws, blue is also winning. Let's see. Let's get on to this now. Rebet that, confirm it, and what? Continue. So as I stated, this is a good time to play your blue 2+, and depending on how it goes shortly, we might get to, sorry about that, we might get to see blue outperforming, if I become number 1. So we have a draw now. So green actually drew here, but went down by 1. Now statistics is 23, 24, 25. Blue is actually the highest on the 100 draws, also the highest on what? The 24 hours, with a 158 to a 148, 154. So with this kind of outcome, it's confirmed that blue is dominating the 24 hours, and on the 100 draws, everybody now is battling it out, with blue being number 1, green is falling. If I start to see red dominating more, it's high time to take out green. So what will happen right here is the fact that before you know it, on the 24 hours, you see 149, 150, 151. Before you know, these two guys start battling it out while this is running. So get this out. We have ourselves a no winning color once again. So let's check out from ID 85. I told you 2+ blue. ID 85 2+ blue. 86 2+ blue. 87 2+ blue. So you get it. Statistics is all about 4-9-JA. Statistics is all about what? 4-9-JA. So let's get on now. Color, revert this, confirm it, and we continue. So let's imagine you are playing 2+ red. You are out, you are out, you are out. Okay, you actually got a recovery here. Very good. 2+ green, out, 1, 1. So you get the whole setting now. So if I actually didn't follow up with the structure of statistics, out of 3 games, playing red, you only won 1. Playing green, you won 2. But blue, as I stated, has giving us all draws. In fact, blue just won here once again. So we won this out now with a draw. Very simple. Repeat this. So as I've stated, statistics, when you hear the word statistics, it's all what you need to know in for Nigeria. Anybody not using statistics is just playing around. I will tell you the reality. They are just trying out on luck. All right, a second on that. Sorry, I had to sneeze. I paused the video. Once again, I want to sneeze. All right, I'm sorry about that. Let's continue. Okay, now we want it out on green. We want it out on green right here. Let's go in now. I'm having some. Okay, so let's get on now to rebet. All right, so checking out the statistics, you can see red is drifting so down, and this might just be the beginning of its end, as I always use that word. Why I say this is because next thing you see 20, 19, 18, 17, 16, 15. You understand? This is how it starts. The reason why I said so is because whenever you start seeing these three colors having to contend with themselves here, very shortly one will actually get to what? Die off. One will die off. So we have what? Blue winning here now. Blue winning here right about now. So let's get on now to the next. Go over to color. In fact, as it stands now, you get what I'm saying. We have become much more confident. Before there was an 85% confidence in this three color. Now there is what? A 95% confidence because of what has simply happened here in this 100 draws. Because during that period of flip, you see all of them 24, 23, 24, 24, 23, 24. You understand? They are all together. Now this one has actually failed and started dropping, 23, 22, 21. You can go all the way to 16 now. You understand? So more confidence on this gameplay. Doesn't mean it will not win out, but even when it wins, you go in for recovery ASAP. So you can see what happened now. Blue has actually won this. So as it stands now, I still have like 5, 10, 15 more games to play very confidently. In that given case now, you know we started out from the draw 63. We are currently on 92. That is a total of 30 draws played. With confidence, this is not a thing of panic. You don't need to be shaken. As long as you know your statistics and you know what to expect, that is the thing. Most of the videos I drop online now, some people believe that, oh, I've watched it, I should go and implement what is stated. You will fail because you don't understand. There are principles. It's like an if and but programming language. If this happens, do this. If this does not happen, do this. That is just it. So the statistics is much more like a programming language. So we got ourselves a draw right about here. Let's get on now to confirm. And looking at the 100 draws, our red fell from 21 now to what, 20. So all the way from 25, it was battling with green before. Next thing 24, 23, 22, 21, 20. And previously blue was the smallest on 21, again 22, 23, 24, 25, 26. Green is actually moving sideways, 27, we got 26, 25, 24, 23. So it's actually what? Moving. As I told you some few minutes back, very soon get this become the highest. And on the 24 hours also, it's actually what? Doing the most. So 160 and all. Let's check this out now. Okay, we got ourselves a red, but that is not a problem because we go in now for a recovery immediately. Red will try, but it's a failed color at this stage. It's a failed color at this stage, so you can't actually do much more than back without biting. So let's get on now. All right, 22 seconds left. I don't have much explanation to do here. Most of my explanation I've already done it on screen. And as you know, and as I will state once again, BET9JA is all about statistics. Get in with a program of statistics. There is a class, as I stated, going on for learning on statistics. Forget about all those trial and errors we are making. Get on with the statistics. So we have ourselves now 2 reds here, very good and fine. Our strategy employs what? A system for recovery of what? 3 times. So for the first game, 9,000 lost, 30,000 lost, very good. I have to what? Up my game now on 25 for each. Risky to do, but we don't get ourselves what? To lose more than this twice. So I'm sending this back to a 3,000 and watch this now. Watch out the gameplay. A loss more than 2 times barely occurred. Red is trying to dominate, but it will eventually lose, and that's just it. So we have ourselves a green. This particular occurrence that showed on the screen now is what? It happens when a particular color is dying off. Watch what will happen in the next few draws. So let's get this on now. We have green. It only happens when a particular color wants to intensely die off. That's why the martingales taken for this particular strategy is a 1, 2, and 3 times. And even before you get what yourself getting to the period of recovery for the 3rd time, it comes once in a while. It comes once in a very long while. But one major thing, keep on with your gameplay, manage your risk properly, and on the long run, you just be getting martingale recovery of 1, 1, 1. Sometimes in a day you can play 4 or 5 gameplays, martingale recovery just once. So red is actually a color that wants to die off very badly now, and it's just trying its final touch to see what it can do before it dies off. So that's just what happened right now. Let's get this off. So that's what happened. Look at the 100 draws right now. You have what? Red on 22. So it's actually dying off. It's trying its best to conquer. Then on the 24 hours, you have your 156, 161. Red still the lowest. And on the 100 draws, you check it out. You have what? 24 lowest on the red, 27 highest on the blue. So blue, in fact, the statistics now correlates with the 24 hours to 100 draws. You can continue whatever you've been doing. When this happens, you continue on it till there's a change. So we got ourselves now simply with a green right here. So I simply go in, rebet this, continue, and what? Check out my 100 draws, 25 on green, 26 on blue. They have started contending once again. So right from the beginning of the video, the 2 colors that have actually been on par, they are trying to what? Get themselves in the position of being the leader. Has always been what? Just the green and blue. Because before I started this video, up to like 10 draws before I started this video, red was what? In dominance. But I was not in any way wanting to play red. I wanted it to get to the period of failure. Once it fails, I then go in for what? My main gameplay, which was this. And I waited it out, it completed, and I started up. So let's get on now. We got ourselves a no winning color, and we proceed. Once again, the colors have started what? Contending. Green now wants to flip red on the 100 draws. On the 24 hours, green is kind of close to red, and it's still trying to flip red. So flip blue, I mean blue is what I want to state. So you continue on this. There is nothing much than this. So we started off the gameplay from ID 63. This is ID what? 99. We have gotten ourselves 33 gameplay so far, and this is our 34th gameplay, with losses being like up to 5 or 6. So that is like 1/5 or less than 1/5. So that's actually a good one. So we got ourselves now a red once again. Red is trying his best to actually what? Come up on the scale. But for now, we do not see red as a cause of alarm. There's no danger taken against red for now. So when the time comes, we'll actually know. Now they are back on par once again. 24, 23, 25. So each of them contending. I do not get to talk about this. The reason why this one is very high right now is because of what is happening here. Whenever the 3 colors are contending, you start seeing a balance. It will be balanced up by imputing draws. You understand? So that's how it is. It will be balanced up by imputing draws. So once again, the same thing has happened as I stated. Whenever the colors are what? Getting to go through that phase of wanting to balance up, draws will just be imputed. That is how the system used to tell you, well, this system needs to flip now, but we are currently working on it. Just hold this draw now, hold this draw while we try to balance things. You understand? It's just like how they do commercials on TV. When you get to a point whereby they have actually been on the show and they need like some few minutes of break before another comes in, you get yourself your commercial. So the color draw is much more like those commercials. They will send in the commercial, wait, we are trying to refresh this, and before you know, boom, one color starts running up, like we saw blue do previously. So in the case that red now wants to dominate, we have to close up and know what we are doing. But blue has actually dominated here once again, so we actually won out on blue here, and very shortly the statistics will refresh. In that given sense, now we should know what to continue with. This video has been done for a long time, and the reality of this is the fact that sometimes I get up to 40, 50, 60 game plays straight up, winning them on the statistics if you get at a good time. You understand what I'm saying? And if I should do a video on this, it will be rather too long, so I should be planning to end this shortly. This video is up over 30 minutes long now, and well, 30 minutes is actually good enough. So I should be ending this video shortly, but I will still continue until my flip is rather confirmed. So we have ourselves a blue once again, so two blues. So two blues at this stage. Simply repeat this and confirm it. 100 draws here, so 22, 22, 27. Now the contention is within these two. You check out 24 hours. This is the number one, this is close, this is very far off. So what happens now is what we actually determine what will happen shortly. This is far off, you understand? Likely a chance that red might decide to start winning, and in that case now green will drop. So very shortly you might start seeing that what you have to contend with on the 24 hours is this to this. So if red actually wins now, I have to be careful on my gameplay. Okay, very good. I can continue on my gameplay. So we have a blue winning, but right now I've started seeing signals flashing for red. So this is it here, signals flashing for the red, because one thing I should have expected some time ago was green flipping blue, and it failed. Following that, now on the 100 draws, I was expecting what? Green to flip red also, and it failed. So why I'm stating this is the fact that despite us playing the green to red to no winning color, green is fading. You understand? It's actually fading, because expectation was this to be on like 2016 and all, but now it is actually going against green, so it's fading. At this stage now, I have to wait out for the gameplay to occur and know if red is actually going to flip out green. You understand? So green has actually tried to dominate now. It's trying to put itself back on track, and we continue right now. Rebel this, continue on it, and I'll be stopping this gameplay after this. It has been rather a long one, and I'm also getting tired of speaking, so I have to stop this shortly. But one major thing I know is the fact that anytime soon, red is likely to take out green. Then we start staking on the no winning color, the red, and the blue. Green will be out, and if green drops, green is going all the way down as slow as 16. That's just it. So this gameplay now, we got ourselves a draw once again. The system is still telling you that I'm trying to refresh. I'm going to refresh shortly and all. So still a 22, a 22 is refreshing for this, and before you know, one of these will win. 23, 24, 25, or you might be here 23, 24, 25 and all. So that will be all. I'll be stopping out this gameplay here, and we'll see you in the next video.